unadulterated loathing.
It's either a heel or I go trainer, like there's no in between.
Hello, how are we? I hope you're all doing really well. So I am starting the vlog on a Monday. I'm working from home today, but I'm actually going out to go meet my old neighbour, Kelly. She's moved to a completely different area, so I'm gonna go check out her new, I think we're gonna go to a Megan's and just chill. I think her friend's over from America that she used to live with or lived by. So I'm gonna go hang out with those guys for the last bit of the afternoon. And then tonight I'm finally seeing Wicked with Carrie. I feel like it's been a long time coming. It came out on Friday, so I'm 4 days late. I've been trying to avoid as many spoilers as possible, but as we all know, I love musical theatre and I feel so ready to watch this. I think I've seen Wicked about 8 or 9 times in the theatre, which is kind of abnormal. Lots of them have been for all various different weird reasons. Sometimes I've gone as someone's +1 to something. I've been with school to like analyse it when I was in sixth form or GCSE drama or something. So I've been for various different things, but I absolutely love it. Like, there's no doubt about it. Everything about it is so beautiful. I love how it's linked to The Wizard of Oz and all of those little like Easter eggs throughout the musical, and obviously the songs are incredible. I only realised it was going to be part 1, I think a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, oh, that's so sad, because For Good is my favourite song and it's in the 2nd act. But all of the best songs overall are in the 1st act, so I'm very excited. Everyone's been giving it raving reviews, like 6 stars out of 5, so I'm like, well, is it gonna be underwhelming because everyone's gone too high? I don't know, but I'm just excited. I think it's gonna be great. Me and Carrie are going together. We're gonna grab loads of snacks before and enjoy ourselves, but that's the plan for the evening. But first, we're gonna go for lunch with Kelly and her friend. I'm glad I've got all of my work done. It was stressing me out so bad, but I'm proud of myself that we smashed through it, and I'm gonna see if I can do maybe a bit in between the cinema and seeing Kelly in like a random coffee shop in between. Yeah, let's go.
If I forgo, then make me. You didn't think I'd be here waiting up all night.
What is this feeling? So sudden and new, unadulterated loathing. God, Wicked last night was so good. I really, really enjoyed it. I think I would give it an 8.5 out of 10 for sure. It was really, really good. Actually, skip ahead if you don't want any Wicked spoilers for like a minute. I audibly gasped when Idina Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth came out. I am so glad I never saw that spoiler, so that was just incredible. I literally was like this at the screen. And then they had like a whole little sequence that obviously isn't in the real musical. So yeah, I really enjoyed like the extra touches. Even the like poppy bit where she drugged everyone when they were like taking the lion cub out. I was like, love that addition. I love that when they were like deciding what colour the bricks should be, references to the actual Wizard of Oz. But yeah, overall amazing. I can't stop thinking of Cynthia and her amazing versions of the different songs. Like I absolutely loved it. I think the casting was brilliant, and it's so nice to see it all come to life in such a magical way. So yeah, really enjoyed it. And I thought it flew by. I keep seeing people saying, oh, it was really long. Didn't feel long to me at all. I was like, more. So really enjoyed it, and also cried as always because I hate when they bully Elphaba. Like the scene in the ball got me good. I was like crying like that. It was quite embarrassing. But yeah, anyways, it's now Tuesday. I'm just about to have a call with the stylist for a shoot that I've got on Thursday, and I'm just looking at the notes and it's like, find a piece in your wardrobe that are simple and timeless. And I have just pattern and colour everywhere, as you can see. So I'm just about to pick out a few pieces of clothing that I think might work, because it says like avoid bright patterns, bright patterns and colours. So I'm like, oh shit, like that's literally my whole wardrobe. So that's what I'm currently doing, trying to find some pieces that might work. And they've given me like a colour guide, which is good because they have got a couple of colours in here but a bit more muted, like pastel-y. So I'm gonna see what I can do. We'll go with, what have we got so far? Lilacs and pinks. I think the backdrop of the shoot is like bright pink, which kind of makes sense. But I always like a bold colour, but I know, it's not my project. What else have we got? We've got light blue. God, I really don't have the colours, the colour palette. I don't really want coral because I just think that'll wash me out too much. This pink's cute. This is the kind of pink that I think, oh no, is it? Black, white and denim. Oh, I don't like wearing black or white. I want to have fun. Yeah, my wardrobe is not fitting the vibes. Ah! Yeah, they are, it kind of almost looks black, but it's a very dark navy. I just realised I have like white
like
Yeah,
mini heels. It's either a heel or I go trainer. Like there's no in between. So both the full white set and the full navy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. The only other thing I had that I thought could work was it was like a paler pink. So I guess if they're having like quite a Barbie pink as the backdrop, I don't know if it would look quite nice having another shade. I don't know what I would wear on the bottom half with it.
Might be nice with those white trousers and shoes again.
Yeah, true.
Guys, how is it literally 4 o'clock and I'm having to light my candles and it's this dark outside? I'm just sorting out the giveaway winners and I'm going to wrap everything all up for the World Kindness Day packages that I would have done in last week's vlog if you saw that. I'm just getting them randomly generated now. So on Wednesday, I went to meet my friend Sharina at Black Horse Road. Go to this place called Moroccan Corner that she'd found on TikTok and it was so fun. We basically spent an hour and a half, 2 hours beading and having some Moroccan food. The beading is only £10 for that time and you can make as many things as you want, which I think is such good value for money, and it was just such a cute little girly activity to do together. I had such a lovely trip to Moroccan Corner. £10 and you get an hour and a half and you can make as many beaded things as you want in that time. So I made a phone charm and a bracelet, which you'll have seen. The phone charm has just broken though. I don't know if it was my fault or if the materials. Sorry, this vlog has skipped to Thursday and we're on our way to the photo shoot with Flo. I literally can't even tell you how grateful I am that they picked me to be part of this campaign. Like, I'm such a massive fan of the app. I'm such an advocate for it. To everyone in my everyday life, to be honest, like anyone who has a period, and even the Flow for Partners app, if you're in a relationship and you want someone to understand your cycle as well as you so that they can help support you during your time of the month. Great. Everyone made me feel so comfortable and lovely. And I do actually chat about it in a second. So hello, it's now Friday. I've actually skipped forward a few days since I last spoke, but yesterday I went on the shoot with Flo that I was talking about in the previous vlog. So they basically asked me to come and talk about my experience on the app, and I downloaded it earlier this year. I feel like it's just been such a game changer of like learning about my body and like my insides, and it's made me more confident with daily life, because I would be so unkind to myself thinking I would be like unproductive at certain points of the month, or feel like I almost had like 2 personalities in the month. And then I think I would just spend a lot of my time then beating myself up about it, whereas like now I'm like, oh, it kind of gives me a bit of peace of mind and a bit more acceptance of like how my body changes and the hormonal fluctuations. So I actually spoke a lot about my experiences and like my favourite features on the app, and spoke about Flow for Partners, which I think I've spoken about on here before, where like Aiden has like a version of the app that he downloads and it gets all of my like symptoms and it tells him what stage of my cycle I'm on. He gives him education about my period and how that like specifically affects me, because everyone with a womb is different. So yeah, it's been very insightful, and the shoot was so fun. Everyone was supportive. One sec, we're just ordering at McDonald's.
I get large 5 chicken select meal, please.
Oh yeah, so yeah, yesterday I did that shoot and it was in like a studio space and everyone was so lovely. It was just a bit nerve-wracking because it would just be me speaking, and I don't tend to do a lot of like just me speaking when I go and do shoots with other brands. It's usually just like me moving about or like me smiling, and it's like photos. So yeah, it felt very intimate, you know, like talking about my actual self.
So I was just laughing at you saying, it's just me moving around and smiling, like, it's like...
No, but you know what I mean, like it's me doing B-roll rather than speaking about stuff. So yeah, it was like everyone was like honing in, like the creative director would be like, everyone be quiet, and then it would just be everyone's listening to me, and it makes me a bit uncosy, but it was absolutely fine. Everyone was so nice and like clapping and being really lovely, even if they had to lie, like it made me feel good regardless. So that was fun, and I think it's going to be out in December, January time, and usually with these kind of things it's like next summer, and you're like, well, I'll forget about that by then, but it's actually going to be coming out on like, I think they're doing paid social media campaigns and just organic social media stuff. So @ is Flow Tracker on Instagram, so it'll be on that and probably TikTok as well. So let me know if you end up seeing it or it comes up on your like paid advertising stuff. But now it's Friday, it's the weekend, and me and Aiden are off. We had to buy a gift voucher to use basically, so we decided to spend it this weekend. We actually got it last Christmas and it was about to run out, so we're using it now, aren't we? So we've got a spa like stay thing, and then we booked an Airbnb so that we could extend our trip and go to a different location. And then we're using a Red Letter Days voucher that I got Aiden for his birthday, and it's an alpaca meet and greet, so we're doing that on Sunday. So a really wholesome weekend.
Well, that was the whole purpose of why we're going there.
Yeah, we were like, we need to use the alpaca meet and greet. So we got the spa stay kind of around that area, and then the Airbnb around that area, and we're just gonna have like a nice cozy weekend, aren't we? Reading. The spa stay has like a steam room and pool and stuff, so we're just gonna chill there basically today, maybe a bit of tomorrow, depending on if we can use it both days. Yeah, that's our plan. So we've got a little road trip there first. It should be just under 2 hours. We've got a little cheeky McDonald's to get us going on the way. I've gone for chicken select. Aiden's gone for burgers, beans and burgers.
I got beans and burgers. Where's that from?
No one, I feel like no one really will get that reference because it's so niche, and like we only found it because we were like watching a random Morgs video, you know? It's from Morgs.
It wasn't me, it was you.
It wasn't, no, it was you.
Oh,
you used to watch Morgs all the time. Triggered.
Literally just come into Asda to pick up some drinks. Aiden mentioned going to see Wicked because he obviously hasn't seen it yet.
Clung on to that with all of my might, and now we're going to the cinema. We've checked into the hotel. We actually went for a swim, but I put my phone away because I wanted some time off my screen. But yeah, we're just going to Cineworld. So we're going to see Wicked. Yeah, basically Aiden mentioned it, and then I was like, I just ran with it, didn't I?
Still running.
So it's the second time I've watched it this week, and I never actually ended up giving like a little breakdown as to what like I thought about it, you know. I think I just went and watched it and never said anything about it, but I really loved it, specifically Cynthia's performance. I'm not going to say anything too much. I'm going to see what Aiden thinks afterwards. I was basically saying, I think since seeing it and like reflecting on all of the like little moments and Easter eggs and like references to the actual Wizard of Oz, which I grew up loving as a child, and like it was like a nice family film, I feel like it was even more special, and I was like, wow, they really have thought about everything in this film, you know, like every single thing has a lot of thought behind it. And we're going to be holding space for Defying Gravity the whole time, right? Whee, we've got our popcorn. Are we ready to go in? Excited?
Michelle Yeoh. I think Yeoh.
Yeah. He's playing Madame Horrible. And we've just checked out of our little hotel. We actually just ended up, like I said, going to the cinema to watch Wicked, which I thoroughly enjoyed watching a second time. Obviously I've been watching a lot of TikToks as well, discussing everything. Oh my god, also I got some bits from this company called Lindex. I actually worked with them earlier this year on their like period pant campaign. So they have a side company called Female Engineering that release these incredible period pants that I love and wear. I think I'm actually wearing some now. So that Female Engineering brand and Moddy Body are probably my favourite period pants that I own. I also really like Sloggy. I really want to try Wooka wear. But yeah, anyways, I've tried a lot of period pants and that's all I wear when I'm on my period now. I just find they've been an absolute game changer. And that was a random side note in the middle of me talking about Wicked. I've tried out some of their actual clothing because they've just launched in the UK officially in store at Blue Water Shopping Centre, which I'm actually going to do some work for next week. Tried out some actual clothes that came in the post, and honestly, so lovely. Like the quality is amazing. Everything that I've been wearing, Aiden's been like, oh my god, it's incredible. Scarf with the contrast stitch. I really like this. I feel like it adds a little bit of something. I don't usually go for like neutral pieces, especially when it comes to accessories. They go with everything. And I've also got these mittens I'm gonna wear today as well. They're really soft and stretchy as well because I have quite big hands. Yeah, really cozy. What was your review of Wicked? What was your Wicked review? Aiden hasn't watched Wizard of Oz, for context.
I have, but
he hasn't, but yeah.
So what was the question?
What was your Wicked review before we head off to location? We're actually not going to our Airbnb because the check-in is 4 PM, which we think is absolutely crazy. So we're going to Shrewsbury because it's kind of close by, and we're going to go try and find...
Eric said the indoor market is nice, just have a wonder it's in a nice town. And I assume Emily said prison apparently. Castle grounds are nice too.
Nice. So we're going to Shrewsbury because it's close by, in between going to our Airbnb in... Where's our Airbnb actually, like technically in? I can't remember what the actual place is. Regardless, it's like in the middle of nowhere. But it's just handy because we've got our alpaca meet and greet tomorrow. But it's really cute. It's like a farm converted barn, I want to say. It's like got no TV in or anything. It's going to be really cozy. We're going to sit and just read our books. Probably go grab something from Tesco so we can make something nice for dinner maybe. Might get lunch in Shrewsbury. But I can't think about food because I've eaten way too much. You didn't give us your Wicked review.
I got really interrupted.
Sorry.
No, I interrupted. I give it a 7.
A 7. I would give it a 9. I gave it an 8.5 when I watched it first, but after seeing it again, 9. I changed. Why 7?
I feel like the plot was, I mean, it's just like, it is what it is, you know. I'm also not gonna give you guys my review when this is the face I'm getting back in return though.
No, I just feel like Rotten Tomatoes 90%, IMDb 8 point whatever, and Mr. Aidnor Features.
And luckily, I'm allowed to give it my own opinion. I have my own opinion, which I'm allowed to give.
Which you haven't given a reason.
Yes, it didn't move me that much, man.
Yeah.
I feel like it's missing a lot of. It's not missing a lot.
I thought you said 7 was good, but you're
it is good, but you're giving it like such a negative score. I don't like the musical, and I don't like Wizard of Oz. I gave it a 7. It's a very positive review.
Guys, how sweet is this? So we spent the day in Shrewsbury. Literally went and had like a little lunch, wandered around a load of the shops. There's so many cool like vintage and homeweary spots. And then now we're in Prees Green, which is where we're staying tonight in our Airbnb. And it's like a barn attached to a house. So the owner obviously lives in the house, and we're in their little barn area. And look how sweet it is. They've even got like a Christmas tree up here, but I love the wooden beams. Like my future home would hopefully have these wooden beams in. Yeah, look, it's so cozy. We're gonna like spend the night cozying up, reading together. Well, like there's a grand piano in the corner. That's so crazy. It's so cute. Wow. I know, and also I can't change my hands to be. We bought this natural red wine from the market halls in Shrewsbury, right?
A place called Iron and Rose.
Iron and Rose. So we went for this one just because it had like a bit more information on. There was like a label on the front one, and it's called Borgata. Should we do a taste test?
Doesn't smell of a lot.
Yeah. It's weird. I feel like it's fruity when you first take it in, and then it goes full body. I don't know what I'm talking about with wines, but that's what it feels like to me.
It tastes like leather.
Sorry?
In a good way.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
It definitely tastes full body. We went to that section because that's like my favourite kind of bread.
No, good. I like it.
Really like that.
I'm sure it will change as we leave open.
Yeah. We're just making our food. We've got ZZ pastas.
Sorry, there's a slight fizz to it.
You think?
Yeah.
Maybe. Don't know what the process is of doing it naturally compared to. But yeah, we've got some ZZ pasta. I do like ambassador work for them, and they've just launched some new bits in Tesco. So we went to Tesco anyways to buy stuff for breakfast and things. So we picked up some of the pastas. So we've got the Casareccia Pollo Picante, which is actually one of my favourites in the store. And I think it's actually hearted on the menu as like a ZZ favourite. Like I think it's just like a classic that a lot of people order. It's just like spicy chicken, creamy, yummy, tomato-y sauce.
Like a harissa.
Yeah. And then, what's the other one? Beef ragu. Pappardelle.
Show them the eggs as well.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't show that actually. When we came in, left eggs here. So we're actually on a farm. I think I said that when we got here. We're actually on a farm, and they've put in some eggs and then bread, which we have already eaten. Yeah, I love when Airbnbs do stuff like that, do you? I'm like, oh, it's a really sweet like touch when they add something from like the local area, or, you know, when we've been like to Airbnbs abroad, I feel like sometimes they're like, obviously they're not thinking like it's from the local area, they're just thinking like, oh, we'll supply them with some of our traditional standard food or whatever. But I just feel like that's such a nice like added touch with our Monster Munch jar. So we just arrived at Frankly Farms, and we're just about to meet the alpacas. We actually saw them as we came in, and it's so funny because it's just like me, Aiden, and then like loads of people with kids. So yeah, I'm just gonna go check us in, but it's really sweet here. And the weather's pulled out for us because it was raining this morning. How cute. Oh, this one likes you. This one's called Athena, right? Right. Hi guys, it's now Monday. We have the loveliest little cosy weekend in Shropshire. I actually always forget that going to somewhere in the UK is just as lovely. Like, I feel like I haven't really explored the UK as much as I'd have liked to, and it's nice to go to like little cities and little towns here, and you don't have to like make this grand, crazy, like go abroad situation work. You can have just as much fun and save money and budget and explore somewhere new and have like a really cozy, amazing, relaxing time without having to go abroad, you know? So, and I mean, I know that because growing up I didn't really go on holiday. I went on like a couple of school trips, but from the age of 10 until I literally went to uni, I didn't really go abroad. Me and my family, because we just didn't have the money to, we would go to the seaside in the UK, and we were so happy as kids just to do that. And I sometimes forget that you don't have to, you know, like spend shitloads of money and go far away to have a good time. So yeah, it was just really nice. I got to read lots of my book, we got to meet loads of cute farm animals, and it was just very sweet. So we had a nice time. And this vlog I'm going to include today and tomorrow as well, because my vlog next week is going to be Amsterdam, because the Thursday to Sunday this week I'm going to be in Amsterdam again with my two best friends, Ellie and Jack. We've been for the last 2 years, so this will be our third time going together. We stay at Clink hostels, we go on the Eurostar, and we just have the best time. That will be my next little Christmassy festive vlog. Amsterdam at winter is the best. It is so cold, but we just had the best time ever, exploring, mooching around. And obviously I'm very grateful after that whole spiel about not paying too much. We actually managed to get out on a good deal and everything, and we're doing some work with Eurostar as well. I'm very grateful that I'm also going away. I feel like that's just doesn't make my speech so hard hitting, but this has been planned for a while. So we're here, it's Monday. I'm just about to package all the rest of the giveaway stuff up so we can go take it to the post office and send it out. So if you didn't know, I did like World Kindness Day packages in November, and yeah, I randomly generated the winners, and these are all the people that actually followed the instructions that I wrote in the comments. Yeah, our winners. And thank you very much if you are one of the people that did win, and for supporting me if you're watching this. I don't know if you're here over on my YouTube. I'm gonna package these up. I've written down who's won what things because all of them are a little bit different. Christmas party. Having a big party. Look who we've got opposite. Hi girlies. Look, it's like a big long table. I came in, I was like, whoa. So we've got vegan mains coming out. What vegan main is this?
He just said vegan pizza.
Oh.
I think it's OG meatball.
Oh, that sounds nice. This, which is the blood orange cocktail Liv's got here. I went for the mocktail. This is just a white peach and raspberry. This is usually on the menu. And then the rest of the Christmas stuff is here.
Oh,
We'll be bringing some out to try. So this is the beef short rib calzone, the lobster mafaldini, and then this giant profiterole, which I feel like will be a good favourite. Also, they've got like gold glitter spray. So put some on the olives. They're like edible spray. This is the lobster mafaldini with the king prawn spadini. Yeah. I'm excited to try this. I never had like a lobster thing in Zizi before, have you? They don't. Oh, we've got some pizza coming here. It's a Christmas pizza. So it's now Tuesday evening. I was actually going to film today and then ended up just focusing so much because me and Carrie went to Blue Water to film some stuff for a brand that I was working with this Christmas. It's actually what I'm wearing right now. So I was filming some stuff with them because they've just launched a new store in Blue Water. So we've been there today and I was going to film it and then I just completely forgot. So I'll include some snippets on the screens whilst I'm chatting about it here. But I was really impressed. The store was gorgeous. The changing rooms are lovely. I always feel like that is like a game changer for in-store shopping. Like if the changing rooms are shit, like you're probably not going to buy or like the stuff. You know, like the weird lighting, the weird mirror angles. It was all very, very pleasant, so we really enjoyed ourselves. And my purchases of the day, aside from that, were some Christmas cards for my family. So I've got some Christmas cards here. And then I also picked up a new laptop charger because my one has broken. It's been broken for a while and then it started sizzling the last couple of days and I was like, I need to go get a new one. So I went into the Apple store in Blue Water as well and got this because I was like, I could buy some cheap, dodgy one online to make it cheaper, but then also it could give me long-term shitty consequences like my laptop blowing up. So I was like, right, I guess I have to get involved with Apple. I think there's like a 60-day return policy, so hopefully it's all good and I picked up the right one. I think I have, and hopefully there'll be no more sizzling. Yeah, now I've literally just got back and then in like half an hour me and Aiden are heading to Hope and Anchor, which we actually went to in like 2 weeks vlogs ago, to try out some of their Christmas menu, and we painted some Christmas cards. So if you've been watching the vlogs avidly, you might have seen. If you haven't, it's a really lovely place. It's in Brixton. It's really cozy vibe. They've just had it refurbed and we're going because they're holding like a lot of like festive activities in the lead up to Christmas, and they're doing wreath making tonight. We're gonna go make some wreaths. I don't know if we're making one between two or what the situation is, because obviously we're living in a flat, so probably would make sense to only make one, unless we make another one for our family, but then I don't really know how we'd get it over there actually. So yeah, maybe we'll just make one between us, but I'm excited to do something festive now that it's December. I can't believe it's the 2nd today. I feel like it's gonna, is it the 2nd or 3rd? It's the 3rd today, isn't it? Yeah, I haven't really felt festive until today. Our Christmas trees arrived. It was meant to arrive yesterday, but there was a bit of an issue with the driving situation. But I'm very happy we got it here and we haven't been scammed, because I started to think yesterday we did, because they kept changing the times and then we heard nothing from them all day. So yeah, luckily it's here and it was just like a little driver issue. And we're gonna decorate this when we get back from making our wreaths. Then I'll feel festive, I think. I actually weirdly don't feel very festive this Christmas. Made it to Hope and Anchor. We're upstairs. This is where they did the like crafty stuff before. You get like 2 cocktails in with your booking. Brought this over, I'm guessing it's just inspo. And then they've got all of the bits up over there. But I'm guessing we'll just go up and pick what we fancy maybe. And there's some hot glue guns behind you. Don't know if you noticed that. Sticking some bits on as well and then tying some bits on with this stuff. Never made wreaths before, have you? No, first time for everything. Aiden's going red theme and I'm going for like an orangey, yellowy, woody theme. That's the end of the week. I feel like this vlog has been a bit all over the place, so I'm really sorry about that. I feel like I'm trying to get the hang of weekly vlogging again after daily vlogging all of October. So sorry if I'm a little bit rusty, but I promise it will get a lot better. I'm going away to Amsterdam tomorrow with my 2 best friends, so there'll be a fun little Amsterdam city winter vlog, which you will see next Wednesday. Thank you so much for being here and spending some time with me, and I'll see you next week for another video.